Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Ben Olson, that's Nathan Fox. We're the founders of LSATdemon.com and our weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. We have an email here from Carolyn. The subject is, why should, that's all caps, someone go to law school?
Hi, Ben and Nathan. I'm a fan of the pod and enjoy using the Demon. I've been exploring the possibility of law school for the past few months, meeting with lawyers, going to court to watch trials, and reading books recommended by the Demon. I want to exercise caution in my decision to attend law school and not let the momentum of studying and learning and potentially acceptances and scholarships make this decision for me. However, the more I've learned, the more excited I feel about attending law school and practicing. I know that you two have attended law school and seem to have some cynicism about legal practice, but I'm curious, is there anything that you admire or find interesting about the practice of law? What do you consider to be the makings of a fulfilled and successful lawyer? Thanks. And that's Carolyn. I'll let you go first.
Well, so after law school, I started working for Ross Guberman, who is one of the best legal writing consultants around. And, you know, good legal writing is impressive to me. It's very difficult to write a clear, coherent, persuasive argument that also interweaves precedent in a way that makes sense. I think it's a talent that is hard to develop, and some of only the best attorneys have really succeeded in doing so. So that part of practice is impressive to me. What'd you say? Is there anything that you admire or find interesting? So good legal writing by the best legal writers is something I admire. Is it something I'd want to do and be paid for? No. But hey, if you're investigating this and you find it exciting and you're talking to real lawyers and you're going to real trials, I think this is likely to be a good path for you.
Yeah, I agree. You've got to know lawyers, know what they do every day, and want to do that work. I really admire Nikki Black. I know I mentioned Nikki Black on every podcast, it seems. By the way, she was at a Demon networking class on April 23rd with Leslie. So if you want to go watch the recording of that class, you can check that out with the Demon subscription. But, Nikki, she's just one of the hardest workers I've ever met. I remember her saying a couple of things. She wants work to be the primary focus of her life. She wants that. If you were to offer her millions of dollars, she wouldn't take it unless she could keep working. She wants work to be the primary focus of her life.
Okay.
And she said that with her husband sitting right there on the couch. I mean, it was there's no secrets between the two of them. She wants to work, and she does. Mm-hmm. She's up at 7 a.m. and she's working until 7 p.m. Microwave a cup of mac and cheese halfway through the day. I mean, literally just planted at her desk, multiple monitors and big headphones. And she's just in meetings and documents all day, every day. So if that's you, then absolutely. For those kinds of psychos who just if you get very excited by a huge, perpetually full inbox of work, that you can chew your way through. And then that tomorrow morning there's going to be another huge inbox waiting for you to get on it.
Yeah.
It's not me. That ain't me. But it is something that when I see that, I think, oh, wow. Okay. So there's a lawyer.
Yeah.
We both have lots of cynicism about practice. Not a little bit of cynicism, but a lot of cynicism about practice. Neither one of us would be very happy as a lawyer. It's highly technical, it's really intense, detail-oriented, quite solitary. I would find it quite boring. It's just nonstop looking at screens all day, every day, looking at documents. And so it's detail orientation matters a lot, and it's boring and it's high stakes at the same time.
Yeah. Yep.
If that appeals to you, then I mean, yeah, like a good lawyer can be worth a lot. So, like somebody who is super hyper responsible, I admire that about lawyers. But it's got to be somebody, you've got to want to dot every I, cross every T, triple check everything. If that all sounds good to you, then yeah, absolutely. Do it. Go to law school.
Yeah. On that note, I wanted to add, it sounds like, Carolyn, you've maybe read this article, the Vanderbilt Law Review article, which is entitled On Being a Happy, Healthy, and Ethical Member of an Unhappy, Unhealthy, and Unethical Profession. This is by Patrick Schiltz. If you just Google any of those words I just said, you should be able to find it. We can provide the link in the show notes as well. But yeah, that's some of the bad news that you might need to be aware of before you go into this profession.
That should be required reading. I mean, if you read that and you're less inclined to go to law school, then good. Don't go to law school.
Yeah.
If you read that and you go, yep, I understand. That's what I'm getting myself into. It's going to be different for me, or I'm going to thrive in that environment. Then great. But as a consumer protection measure, it seems like everybody should have to read that before they go to law school. It's a shame they don't. Anything more for Carolyn?
No, thanks for writing in. Email daily@lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.